Hey there, this is Brian Sanders, administrator at allaboutpocketknives.com. In this video segment, I will show you how you can try out the many functions on the AAPK Member Store Seller's Dashboard. Okay, so we wanted to create a way for anyone interested in opening a seller's account to take the seller's dashboard for a spin, so to speak, before committing to opening their own store. To do this, we created a fictitious seller's account, and we are making it available to everyone for trying out some of the administrative tasks. The account's username is demo and the password is 7654321. You can use this account to practice adding products, modifying categories, viewing reports, changing themes, and much more. Please keep in mind that anything you add or edit with this test account will not show up in the main AAPK member store due to the fact that this is just a test account. It will, however, show up on Demo's personal store, which is accessible at www.allaboutpocketknives.com/demo, or by clicking the View Personal Store button on the top left of the seller's dashboard once you get there. Also note that multiple users could be using the account simultaneously, so any changes you make may not be entirely static due to the possibility that they get changed by someone else. We encourage anyone who might be interested in selling on AAPK to give this a try. So let's jump on the AAPK website and I'll show you what you need to do. Okay, so here I am on the allaboutpocketknives.com forums index page, and I'm logged in as Brian. And what I'm going to need to do is get logged out. If you don't do this, your real account information will override the demo account information, and you will get redirected to your dashboard, or you will get an error when trying to log in as demo. Once you're logged out, the next thing you're going to want to do is hover over the Sell tab and click the button that says Access New Seller's Dashboard. And then that will bring up a form where you can plug in the credentials for the demo account. And as stated, that's the username DEMO, and the password is 7654321. Hit login, and then that action is going to bring you to the AAPK member store seller's dashboard. And this is where you will see links to various stuff you can do as a store administrator. I'll let you explore all this stuff on your own for the most part. I'll just point out a few things that I think might be beneficial for you to try out. The first one being the Add, Edit, Store Categories function. If you haven't seen our Getting Started video, I'll just tell you that these categories are useful for keeping your products organized for yourself when editing your products, and your customers when they're shopping your catalog. Actually, I think I'll go ahead and show you real quick now what that looks like on Demo's personal store, what his categories look like. So this is Demo Store, and the categories show up there on the left. Now going back, you'll see that this is where you can add, edit, or delete those categories. And I would suggest that you try to add one or two, try to edit one, and try to delete one or two. Just kind of give that a spin. Another function I'd like to suggest that you try out is access through the link under the product catalog section that says add a new product. Clicking that link will bring up a form where you can plug in your product info. Our Getting Started video demonstration goes into detail about each element you see here, but for the purposes of this exercise, I'll just suggest that you try this stuff out yourself. Just give it a whirl sometime, submit a listing, and check out how that works. Okay, so when you have one or more items submitted, you're going to need a way to edit or delete them. That can be done by clicking the link that says View Your Products. There's just one item in there right now, but everything you have up for sale will show up here. There will be buttons next to each listing that will enable you to edit them, delete them, or sell something similar. Clicking the Sell Similar button would populate the Add Product form I just showed you with this product's title, description, and other info, so you could use its format and stuff and just change up some of the verbiage. So make sure when you check this out, you play around with those links a little bit to see how all of that stuff works firsthand. Okay, so what else might I want to show you? How about store aesthetics? If you decide to utilize the store feature, you can change the themes and colors around. We currently have 6 options with lots more on the way. Right now we have the green theme selected. So let's see if that matches up by clicking the View Store button. Yep, nice and green. Okay, so now let's go back and change to red. To do so, just hit the radio button next to the theme you want and click the button to change themes. Then we'll view our store again and we'll see that it's nice and red. Okay, so I suppose that's probably going to be all that I'm going to show you at this time. I don't want to get a lot more specifics because I just wanted to essentially point out how you go about accessing the dashboard, testing some stuff out, and when you do so, don't feel like you can mess anything up on All About Pocket Knives because this is strictly all demonstrative stuff. There's nothing you can do here that would mess up your store or anything on the All About Pocket Knives site whatsoever. Feel free just to kind of mess around with all the different links, but pay particular attention to the ones I pointed out. I think those will be really helpful to check out and make sure you know how those all work. Okay, so don't forget that if you have an idea or suggestion for additional video content, please let us know. The AAPK member store forums are a perfect place to do that. It's also a great place to find tips, tricks, and instructions, participate in Q&A, report bugs, and leave us feedback and general comments. I'll make sure to add a link to those forums under the video. Make sure you check it out when you get a chance.